everyone, it's a pleasure to have you join us once again. Another attack, another victim, another community left searching for answers. This time, the violence unfolded in Raywang Gar, a community in Plateau State's Raywang local government area, where a local vigilante member was shot dead after gunmen reportedly invaded the area late Tuesday night. The incident is once again putting Nigeria's security architecture under intense scrutiny. The victim, identified as a 43-year-old Mankai Musa, was reportedly shot dead after armed men invaded the community at about 10 p.m. Residents say the attack happened suddenly, leaving little time for anyone to react. As gunshots rang out, fear spread through the community, forcing families to flee their homes in search of safety. While the killing lasted only moments, its impact is likely to be felt for much longer. Communities in Raywang and other parts of Plateau have witnessed repeated attacks over the years, with many residents saying they now live under the constant fear that another night of violence could strike without warning. According to a resident of Raywang Gar, Dog Abel, the gunmen entered the community under the cover of darkness before opening fire. Mankai Musa, who served as a member of the local vigilante group, was reportedly their victim. After carrying out the attack, the assailants fled the area before security forces could apprehend them. The latest killing has renewed confidence over the safety of communities that depend heavily on local vigilante groups for safety. Across several rural parts of Plateau State, vigilantes often work alongside conventional security agencies by providing local intelligence and helping to respond to security threats. However, incidents like this highlight the risks they face while carrying out those responsibilities. The Berom Youth Mothers Association, popularly known as BYM, also confirmed the incident in a statement issued by its National Publicity Secretary, Raywang Gar. According to the association, Mankai Musa was killed during the Tuesday night attack, and investigations into the circumstances surrounding the incident are still ongoing. The association described the killing as another series of attacks affecting communities in Raywang local government area. While it did not identify those responsible, they expressed concern over the recurring violence and their impact on local residents. For many people living in Plateau State, this latest attack is not being viewed as an isolated incident. Instead, it adds to a long history of violent attacks that have claimed lives, displaced families, and deepened fears about security across parts of the state. The repeated violence has often sparked national debate over how best to address insecurity in Plateau. Some analysts point to long-standing disputes over land, farming, grazing, and community relations as factors contributing to recurring tensions. Others argue that criminality, weak enforcement, and the proliferation of armed groups have made the security situation even more complex. Authorities have, at different times, deployed security personnel and announced measures aimed at restoring peace in Plateau. Yet, despite these efforts, attacks continue to occur, leaving many residents questioning whether existing security strategies are sufficient to protect vulnerable communities. Tuesday's night attack once again raises difficult questions. How were the attackers able to enter the community, carry out the killing, and escape? Were they specifically targeting the vigilante member, or was the attack intended to spread fear throughout the area? These are among the questions investigators are expected to examine as the case develops. The killing of a vigilante member may also carry wider implications. In many rural communities, vigilantes serve as the first line of response when security threats emerge. An attack against one of them could create fear among others who continue to volunteer in helping protect their communities. As of the latest reports, there has not been any official confirmation of any arrest connected to the incident. Efforts by journalists to obtain comments from the spokesperson of the Plateau State Police Command, SP Alfred Alabo, were unsuccessful at the time the report was published. The absence of an official police statement has left many residents waiting for answers. Families in the community want to know whether investigators have identified suspects, while others hope additional security measures will be introduced to prevent another attack. The latest incident is also likely to reignite broader conversations about security across Plateau State. For years, communities in the state have appealed for stronger protection, arguing that recurring attacks continue to threaten livelihoods, education, farming activities, and normal daily life. Beyond the immediate tragedy, the killing of Mankai Musa serves as another reminder of the difficult security challenges confronting rural Nigeria. Each attack leaves behind grieving families, frightened communities, and new questions about how lasting peace can be achieved. As investigations continue, residents of Raywang and neighboring communities remain on edge, uncertain about what the coming nights may bring. Their greatest hope is that those responsible will be identified and brought to justice, while meaningful steps are taken to improve security across the area. One question hangs heavily on Plateau State. After yet another deadly attack, what more needs to be done to stop the cycle of violence before another community becomes the next headline? What do you think? Is enough being done to protect vulnerable communities in Plateau State? Or does Nigeria need a completely new approach to tackling insecurity? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this report informative, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our daily analysis shaping Nigeria and Africa. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next report.